Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Mighty King Media TV. And once again, I am your host, the double OG Grill Boxing, Ted King. Today, we're going to be talking about the upcoming June 15th fight at MGM Grand between David Benavidez and Oleksandr Gvozdyk. This will be for the WBC interim light heavyweight championship of the world. Today they had the press conference, the last press conference before the weigh-in, which will be tomorrow. Now these two combatants, when they stood side by side, it was only obvious that Oleksandr Gvozdyk seemed to be the bigger of the two. This is quite unusual for a David Benavidez fight. Usually he is the taller man, the bigger man, entering into the fight, at least during the time the fight is taking place. So that was visibly evident today when they did the side-by-side. This fight, as I said before, although David Benavidez has a more, I would say, stellar record in terms of fighting more fighters who are well known, fighters who have got in a little bit more prestige in the sport of boxing. However, this was obviously, in my mind, a difference in physical appearance. Now, David Benavidez, of course, he does have a great jab, a very fast twitch combination series that he can put together real fast, but he doesn't have the feet that, in my mind, Oleksandr Gvozdyk has. He has a in and out, that European in and out style, and again, he seems to be in very, very, very good shape. Now, we won't know, at least I won't know until tomorrow when they get on the scales. Again, Oleksandr Gvozdyk, he seemed like he had a very, very toned demeanor in terms of physical demeanor. I mean, the stature, I should say. The stature of Gvozdyk, and I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, was definitely chiseled. He looked like he was ready for the fight. He looked like, they say he's arguably, or they didn't say arguably, they said emphatically that he was in the shape of his life. He does look like it. So I'm not exactly sure what made them choose Oleksandr Gvozdyk, but he definitely, in my mind, is going to be a very formidable fighter. Excuse me, I should say he's going to be a very formidable opponent for David Benavidez. So this is going to be very, very interesting. I'm not predicting who's going to win the fight, not today, but I want to say that this was a very interesting side-by-side comparison of the two. They were both very cordial, very cordial and respectable between the two of them. There was no, there was just them a bit talking very confidently in terms of how they thought the fight would play itself out, which in fact they should do. And then they went to the side-by-side, and the little stare down, but this is going to be a very interesting fight. As a matter of fact, this fight right here, in my mind, could have all the potential of being the fight of the night. I don't, again, I have not determined emphatically that the favorite, according to the, well, I haven't even checked it, but I'm only going to imagine that David Benavidez would be the favorite of the two. I should check. I haven't checked as of yet, but I will. But this is going to be a very interesting fight. I can tell you that right now. And I think that this could be the fight of the night. No predictions as of yet. I'm going to take a deep dive. I'm going to do a deep dive and look at both of these fighters tonight. And on tomorrow's video, I will definitely give my prediction. As a matter of fact, I will take a look at all the fighters that were involved, especially that Tank Davis-Martin fight. I will do a deep dive on all the fighters at the press conference today. You know, all of them that were there at the press conference. We'll have a video tomorrow with my predictions as who I think is going to win the fight. So that will be in its totality tomorrow. But as it stands right now, with this fight, co-main event, Benavidez versus Gvozdyk. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. But between those two, it's going to be a very interesting fight. Again, very interesting fight. This Oleksandr Gvozdyk, he looked like he's in very good condition. We'll know tomorrow when he jumps on those scales if he's in fact going to be in the going to make the 175-pound weight limit, because when he stood, he looked definitely taller and definitely like he was the man was in the better shape. But we don't know I won't know until he gets on that scale. I see him on that scale. So that's what I got for today. Until the next one, keep your hands up, and we'll be talking to you tomorrow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share your comment with your friends and family.